My name is Ryan and this is my story. I was born with a physical disability. I missed my right hand from the wrist down. My story kind of started when I was 4 years old, when I was in a sports shop with my mum, and I went and got a hurl, and I kind of came up to her and she kind of hesitated and didn't know what to do, but in the end she bought it, and here I am now doing what I'm doing. If it wasn't for my family around me, I wouldn't be able to do all this kind of stuff. They motivated me to do it all, and it's thought of me as being a fully able person. So in a sense, I have to thank my family for everything that's happened right now for me. Well, my first challenge was trying to learn to get around life. All the time I was always on my toes, like for everything I was doing. If you were, say, cutting a piece of paper, you had to kind of think of other stuff to do, how to do it. Like, you're not the average person right next to you, you're not the same person there, so you have to always be thinking. You have to be like innovative and just do everything differently to what everyone's doing. But yeah, that was probably my first challenge in life. Just trying to learn everything, trying to be the normal person everyone kind of thinks you should be. I don't like being labelled as the person with a physical disability. I want to be labelled as being just a person with two hands. My biggest challenge to date was 2 years ago when I got hit by a car. And the aftermath of that was that I was concussed, I had bruised ribs, but then 3 months down the line, I found out I tore my ACL through it. And that was another big blow. I felt really, really down on myself. That's another year out of sport, and it was really, really, really tough. But then once the date for the surgery came along, I put my mind to it, and I really, really went for it. Like, I tried to make everything as stronger as possible, and the gym really helped in that kind of situation. Being out of sport for a year, sport is everything to me really, and being out of sport was the problem there. Just going and playing a match, togging out, it's just, there's no better feeling to that. And that year that happened, it's in the past now. I made my recovery, my rehabilitation, my prehab, everything was solely to get back to where I was. And I was recovered in 7 months post-operation, which is unnatural. It should have been 9 months, but I really, really went for it, and I had to make everything happen. I had to look up stuff online to get certain attachments, everything like that. No matter if like you're able-bodied or if you're disabled, it doesn't matter. You can still do everything you can. Like, if you put your mind to it, stuff can be done. Like, look at me, like I shouldn't be able to tog out and play hurling, but I do, because mind over matter. You can do something. It's very easy to do it if you put your mind to it. So walking into any gym all over Ireland, you're going to be looked at because you're there benching away and you're just on the cables doing stuff, and people are going to be looking at you. And same as being in sport, in like soccer matches, football matches, hurling matches, especially hurling, because people are going to look at you. I've walked up to a marker before and I've shook their hand at the start of the game, and they probably in their head think, I'm in your back pocket. But you're facing your fears to do all this stuff when you shouldn't be there, you're there. Like, I've gained more muscle on my arm as I have to my functioning hand. Like, it can be overcome, like everything can be overcome if you put your mind to it. If you're more innovative, everything is done. Like, so basically you're facing your fears to try see what can be done, because if you don't face your fears, then things aren't going to be done.